we're moving towards Easter, and this might actually drop even before Easter. So Easter seems to be two parts: Good Friday, Easter Sunday. Churches often have services on Good Friday, Easter. Like if I'm at zero with Christian faith, what's good about Friday? And just give me some background, some help with that.
Yeah, Good Friday. So that's the day that we remember Jesus' death on the cross. He was crucified on a Friday, and the day that he was crucified is the darkest day in human history. And in fact, it was so dark that the witnesses talk about actual darkness descending that day. And yet, it's also the brightest example or picture or expression of God's love for us. So there's this darkness, and then there's this brilliant picture of Jesus who sacrificed himself for us. So I find Good Friday it's not like joyful celebration or maybe exuberant celebration, but there is a deep hope and a beauty and a recognition of just how loved we are and how loved I am, that Jesus would willingly step into all of the mess of human history and all of the evil that actually put him on the cross, and he would die so that we could be in relationship with him, in relationship with one another. I think Good Friday, brings into focus the beauty of Jesus on the cross and what that means. So here, when we have Good Friday service, it's maybe a little bit more solemn. I don't think it's gloomy or depressing, but it gives us space to reflect on this. There's always the hope of Sunday coming, but there's that kind of space there. I heard one speaker say that we kind of need Good Friday to help us prepare for Easter Sunday. It helps us be ready for it. So on Easter Sunday, what does that mean to you?
Yeah. So like, I love you. Those are powerful words. I love you. And I don't know anybody who doesn't like to hear that. Most of us, though, at some point, clue in, like, love isn't just a, wow, you make me feel amazing. I love you means I'm ready to do whatever it takes. And so the night of, Jesus, night before, the Good Friday piece, right? He's washing feet, going to a cross, all those sorts of things. And so one of the things that the New Testament writers could never get over was the fact that God is love.
Yeah.
God is love. And they weren't just like, it's just a loving feeling that's out there. It's like, no, we remember the days where he played that out. So super powerful Good Friday, super powerful Easter Sunday morning, where Jesus is raised from the dead, which is an answer to an ancient hope that the Jewish people had, that this life wasn't the end of it, that God one day was going to make everything right. All of the mess and the goop of Judges and all some of these other stories, that all of this, including the exile from the Garden of Eden at the very, very beginning of the Bible, all of this was going to be made right. And God seems to have prompted writers, prophets, to talk about a day when human bodies that are broken and breaking down would also be made right forever. Yeah. So the making right of bodies, the making right of minds that have lost their way, memories that are failing, all those sorts of things, and a planet that has taken some serious body blows. All of this was going to be made right. And so Easter Sunday is the reminder, it's a celebration. You know, there's this new song of "The King is in the room." You know, this is going to be the way that God's going to make it right. And we get to live now, like what is coming is here now. We don't have to live with all the, the oppression and heaviness and darkness. We can actually live with honesty, with tears at times, with this unsinkable hope that Christ is risen, and that changes everything. So, here we're just going for it all day from sunrise, which is why a Christian tradition, like get together at sunrise and remind each other and carry that through right to then. What we don't do here, which we need to get going, is Easter morning, Easter Monday morning. Apparently the Greek Orthodox monks will get together on Easter Monday and they'll just tell jokes.
I like this idea.
Yes, just tell jokes because the last laugh is on the devil. They just
That's great.
Save up all their cheesiest dad jokes to give each other.
Sounds good.
Easter Monday morning.